I'm here today to talk about a program to Jumpstart Rochester, a program of new jobs initiatives that will provide the economic support and the jobs for Rochester and Monroe County for the remainder of the 21st century. And our plan has 3 or 4 major elements to it. It's all about trying to create the jobs that will drive new technologies, and that's why our first initiative is to form a Green Jobs Investment Fund for Rochester. This would be a program of about $50 million of state money that would be combined with private resources to create the green jobs to drive the economy for the next generation. A public-private partnership to develop green jobs, the jobs that will promote fuel cells, that will promote additional water resources to generate energy, solar panels, and wind technology. It can all happen right here in Rochester, New York. If Rochester is going to make a comeback, if we're going to restart Rochester and jumpstart it, we need these jobs, and we need a Green Jobs Investment Fund to make it work. The second part of our plan is to create an Emerging Technologies Research Institute. This would be a coalition of state money and the use of our private colleges and universities to create an Emerging Technologies Research Institute that would begin the vital and continue the vital research about a whole series of new and emerging technologies. Start with stem cells, where we would make a commitment to be the center in the Northeast for stem cell research. We have all the biotechnology resources of the University of Rochester. If we combine that with a stem cell initiative, we can create the jobs and an emerging technology. But it's not just the biotech. It's also in optics. It would be in instances where we could combine it with the Green Jobs Investment Fund to create true new emerging technologies. We will combine the New York State Thruway Authority, the New York State Bridge Authority, and the New York State Department of Transportation. We will take the combined efforts of those 3 public entities, we'll put them under one roof, and their job will be to develop and improve the infrastructure in New York. Our roads and bridges have been ignored for too long. Too long we focused on other aspects of our economy rather than what drives the engine. Jobs created by building new roads, building new bridges, building new infrastructure, possibly even high-speed rail. All of those things would be a part of the authority that would be vested in the Pride Authority in New York. I think we get tremendous savings by combining those 3 agencies. We could use the money from those savings to fund the infrastructure improvements that we need right here in Rochester, New York. The final piece of this is something that we've talked about a number of times in this campaign. We must end the practice of giving tax credits and tax benefits to companies that ship jobs overseas. This is an issue that has really haunted New York State. What we need to do is to say to companies, if we're going to make an investment in you, if we're going to give you the tax breaks that will encourage you to settle in Rochester, New York, we cannot allow them then to ship our jobs overseas. It's time that we kept them here at home.